Good morning. This is a devotion for Friday, and we're doing Psalm 111. Praise the Lord. I will give thanks to the Lord with my whole heart, in the company of the upright, in the congregation. Great are the works of the Lord, studied by all who delight in them. Full of splendor and majesty is his work, and his righteousness endures forever. He has caused his wondrous works to be remembered. The Lord is gracious and merciful. He provides food for those who fear him. He remembers his covenant forever. He has shown his people the power of his works in giving them the inheritance of the nations. The works of his hands are faithful and just. All his precepts are trustworthy. They are established forever and ever to be performed with faithfulness and uprightness. He sent redemption to his people. He has commanded his covenant forever. Holy and awesome is his name. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All those who practice it have a good understanding. His praise endures forever. Well, I think one of the very first sermons I ever preached was on this psalm. I don't think I did a very good job of it, but there you go. But it's a psalm of praise, but it has a little twist toward the end where it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Now, in the Bible, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Job, and some of the Psalms are considered the wisdom literature. And that's a specific category that's widespread in the ancient world. Kings and other scholars would collect bits of wisdom, like the Proverbs. They would collect these things and put them in books. And so it's not only Israel that does this. The Babylonians had wisdom. The Egyptians had a lot of it. And so the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So if you want to be wise, if you want to know how to live the life we're supposed to live, we're created to live, you start by fearing God. That's a good thing. All those who practice it have a good understanding. So if you want to practice the fear of the Lord. Now, this doesn't mean to be afraid, like, terrified. It means to have a reverential sort of awe for God. And so you can say all these praise things, knowing that what you mean is God is wonderful and great and powerful and deserving our praise and worship, but we keep it reverential. Reverence is the key to it. And sometimes the argument is made that some of our contemporary worship, whatever benefits it has and whatever good things it has, it doesn't have a lot of reverence to it. And that's an argument we can have if you want. But there are those who make that argument. Sometimes they make it because they think, well, reverence means that you wear a tie. Reverence means that you behave in certain ways and you dress a certain way. And some of the contemporary people don't always do that. So I don't want to go there except to say that reverence is important, and however we understand and define it, we need to have it. We need to practice it. So, practice reverence, practice the fear of the Lord, and that will lead you to understanding more about God and more of his desire for us to have wisdom. And God does want us to be wise. Doesn't mean that we're all going to be sitting on the mountaintop, stroking our beards and going, but it does mean that we're going to gain some wisdom, which is a sort of practical knowledge of how to live our lives. Well, that's what I wish for you today. Go out there and get some wisdom, and we'll see you tomorrow.